Hey guys, we're back today for our fourth one this week, right?
Yeah, I guess it is our fourth
I'd
one
say
this
that's
week.
pretty consistent. I like
Yes,
it.
we're doing
Life's
well.
been pretty crazy. This morning has been awesome. You had a networking
Yeah.
meeting, and I had a couple really in-depth, deep cases neurologically with seizures and then behavioral challenges. And so it's just been a fun day. Life's been crazy.
And it's Friday.
It is.
It's still snow outside.
Yeah, and we want to give you an action step today. And it's, with all of it going around, we want to give you an action step that is really based off of a philosophy. And we like to, we always like to say, if you get the big idea, the rest just falls in position. So going through undergrad, grad school, like even individual cases, like when you start to really see the big idea, the rest start to fall in position and start to fall into place to make your decisions a whole lot easier.
Well, and seeing the big idea is a little different in action and like practical steps versus in a theoretical concept, right? So we all kind of know that there are certain foods that are good for us. Mm-hmm. We know there's certain things we should avoid. But I know this from my work. Most of us believe that it doesn't really apply to us.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so today we want to bring you, and we're going to do a really short video today, right? Yeah. Because today we're starting with our action step.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
I love it because we both have like different perspectives, and when we start to apply them, my perspective, your perspective, when you get to apply it in your unique way of how it applies to you, then it's just going to make a lot more sense. I think it's going to be able to be an easier action step for you. So the philosophy is your body is designed to heal. Mm-hmm. And we know that because a simple cut on our arm heals our stomach, our lungs, our heart. They're constantly replenishing new cells, and with homeostasis, your body's changing the different chemistry in your life. It's incredible how your body knows what to do every single moment of every single day. Now, the philosophy is your body's designed to heal. So if you give your body what it needs and minimize what it doesn't, it's designed to do just that.
So you're creating an environment by giving your body what it needs and minimizing what it doesn't.
Right. So it's not rocket science that cookies and donuts, we all know that your body does not need that. That would be something that you can minimize. And so,
did you notice that he didn't say they're bad? He just said that this is something your body doesn't need.
Yeah, your body doesn't, and it's not about being perfect. Like,
and there's no judgments associated, really. I mean, we're not here to judge and say, you're doing good, you're doing bad. We're trying to help you take that agency, take that control by minimizing what we don't need.
Yeah, absolutely. And so the action step today is just quick, simple. What I want you to do and what we want you to do is really every single thing that you're about to eat today, just filter it through that.
Through a thought process.
Does my body need this? Is it good for my body? Is it bad? Is it promoting health, or is it leading to sickness? I mean, honestly, right? It's like if you give your body junk food all the time, you're going to start feeling bad.
Right. And that's not judgment, that's science.
That's just the reality, and it's common sense.
Right. Too. There was that movie years ago now, Super Size Me.
Yeah.
Where all he did was eat junk food, or fast food, I should say. He ate fast food every day, every meal for a month.
Right.
And he got sick.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, like, this shouldn't be new information, right?
Like,
we all know.
When science and common sense match, it's probably true.
Right.
And so
it's really all about just saying, okay, this next thing I'm going to put in my mouth. We're not saying if your awareness says this is not good for me that you shouldn't eat it, because we're not in charge of your life. We're simply saying if you take a moment and say, is this going to lead me towards health? Is this going to lead me away from health? To just take that information in. Because every single day, I think we're going to talk about using that information to make your life better.
Mm-hmm. And so every single time that you're about to take a bite of something, just filter it through that and start becoming aware. And that's what we really want. That's like the end result, is we want that awareness.
Yeah.
Because when you start to become aware of it, then going through, you're going to start making better decisions. And honestly, when you filter it through and there's something that's not good for you, see if that makes a difference of whether you decide to eat it or not. And so let us know if you like this, if this helps you. And I think it's a great
idea. I think that a lot of people are going to absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
And I think that, and I know that if you had asked me to do this 2 years ago, I would have absolutely hated it because I knew that what I was doing wasn't leading me towards hell.
Right.
I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to accept it. And that's okay. That's very human. Getting information doesn't necessarily mean you're going to act on it today. But having that information, as I said, it's been 2 years and a lot has changed in my life. And it wasn't because I was pushed and it wasn't because I was guilted. It was because I started seeing when I make better choices, I feel better. But nobody's going to be able to tell you that so that you believe it.
Right.
You have to experience it for yourself. So when we start with awareness, it builds. It's our action step for the day. Be aware of what you're putting in your mouth. Run it through that filter.
Absolutely. We love you guys. We will see you on Monday.
Yay! Have a great weekend.